Welcome to Boston. We're here in the top of the 8th. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slayton, enters the game. All tied at 1 here in Fenway. And that ball's hit right to Trevor Story. Fires over to first for the first out. Ernie Clement grounds out. Now up to bat for Toronto, Nathan Lukes, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2 on the day. As it's the Blue Jays taking on the Red Sox, they're all tied at 1 in the top of the 8th.
The shuffle, he stays kind of bent knees, bent legs, where he's in those legs to use it as power behind that baseball.
First pitch to Nathan Lukes is in there for a strike. 0-1.
7th round pick in 2015, but getting to the big leagues. Bichette on deck.
Luke swings and misses at the curveball in the dirt. He was fooled. It's 0-2.
Both teams scored in the first inning and have not scored since then. 0-2.
And Luke shoots that ball into left field, and Jarren Duran makes a sliding catch. 2 gone.
I mean, he got a heck of a jump on this one. Kind of made up for the last one.
What a catch by Jarren.
You worry about these low liners, especially at Fenway, where the lights are a little bit lower than most stadiums because of the way this place is built. Those low liners kind of get lost in the lights. Make sure to stay behind that ball as he slides on his seat.
And now at the top of the Blue Jays order, Bichette to the plate.
Trying to make Bichette the last out in the 8th.
That one misses inside, outside and away. It's a ball 1. Bichette's 0 for 3 tonight with 3 groundouts.
Scored 4 runs in this series against the Blue Jay rotation.
And Bichette swings and misses at a fastball outside. It's 1-1.
How quick that ball gets to home plate.
This will be the 7th pitch that Justin Slayton will throw this inning. He's made quick work of these Blue Jays so far. Here's the pitch, and Bichette fouls it off. That's 1-2.
Guerrero tonight with a couple of singles. You'd be smiling all day long too.
I was just thinking that.
Here's the pitch. Bo hits this one right to Trevor Story, and that'll do it. A quick 1-2-3 inning for the Blue Jays, and now the Red Sox will come up in the bottom of the 8th and try and break the tie. We'll be right back from Fenway. Going to the bottom of the 8th here in Fenway, all tied at 1. Kevin Gausman is still in the game as Christian Campbell lines a base hit into left field. And the Red Sox get a leadoff hit from their rookie star, Christian Campbell, as he grounds one past Bichette for a base hit.
The balls that have been put in play haven't really hurt them. But you got to think somebody's going to get up for them soon. Good start by Christian Campbell, getting on base, getting this thing rolling.
The ball here.
You know, that's a great idea with David Hamilton, because even with a sac bunt, it's going to be a close play.
David Hamilton to the plate for the Red Sox, and he goes after the first pitch. High into left field, racing over Santander, and he couldn't make the sliding catch.
That is a foul ball.
It's a foul ball.
Santander right up against that side wall.
It's 0-1 on Hamilton.
Hey, you see him go into his slide. You want to look at where did he make contact with this ball? Was it in fair or foul territory? That's a foul ball. Actually missed his glove completely, went right off his wrist. But just foul. They got it right.
Sandlin up in their bullpen. They finally get somebody going out there. By the way, 3rd time.
Kevin Gausman's about to throw his 90th pitch of the game. He's had an amazing outing. He's lasted all the way into the 8th.
First time since Griffin Jackson.
And he gets to face the bottom of the Red Sox order.
Previous start, at least 5 innings, no strikeouts. Very next start, 10 strikeouts. That's why Griffin Jackson's a reliever now.
Gausman checks over to the runner at first, and Campbell gets back in safely.
That's exactly it.
And he did not give it away, but will he bunt now?
I feel like you have to. And you have a guy up there who can do it well.
0-1 pitch. Campbell hits a high fly ball into right field. Coming over is Nathan Lukes.
breaks
That's the
up
first out of the inning.
And I know a lot of these decisions are made based off of analytics.
Oh, sorry, Alan Roden. That was Alan Roden.
I just felt like that was a perfect situation to bunt with the perfect
Alan Roden made the catch. One gone. And now, the bottom of the Red Sox order, their catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Ask that question. One of the writers certainly will.
First pitch to Narvaez, and he fouls it off.
Struck out 2 times
0-1.
against Gausman tonight. Perhaps
Kevin
that
Gausman
factors
could
into
go
that
the whole way
decision,
here.
too. Duran on deck.
I just, you bunt him
If he
over
can
and
get
you
some
two
run
chances.
support,
a single
as
scores
Narvaez
Campbell
calls
with his
time.
speed.
Oh, believe me, I'm with you. Forget about analytics for a minute. It's a good idea to give a shot.
Right. And who's to say they don't throw it down the line either, right? You put the ball in play and make
Campbell at first.
a play on the bunt with Hamilton's speed.
Campbell with the lead.
And they'll fire over to first again. Campbell gets back safely.
Knotted up 1-1 eighth inning.
Gausman isn't known for being super quick to the plate. So maybe you're thinking you can steal a bag here off of him, and that's why you don't bunt.
0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. A fastball up high in the zone. And on deck for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran.
Really good cut against Gausman.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's hit right to the second baseman for 1. Throw over to second or first. Double play and end the inning.
We're tied the side. Nothing comes to the leadoff hit. We're tied.
And we head to the 9th. Still tied at 1 in Fenway.
He is legit game 1 playoff stuff.
Garrett Crochet is here to stay.
They lock him up in the long term.
And this weekend, Boston's new ace brings the heat to the Windy City. His first outing since trading his White Sox for Red Sox.
The Red Sox got a real one at Crochet.
Give him the ball with that new contract. He goes out and was fantastic.
Series coverage begins Friday at 6:30.
Only on Nesson and Nesson 360.
More rain is expected today. Early contact.
Aroldis Chapman is the new pitcher for the Red Sox. He'll get the top of the 9th.
Stop all night. That four-seamer was good.
Against the top of this Blue Jays order.
In a tie game, this should be fun.
His first batter is Vladdy.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Power versus power.
Vladdy 2 for 3, pair of singles.
Aroldis fires his first pitch. Up and in for ball 1.
I love that. First pitch, fastball up and in, just a little, hey, hello, just letting you know I'm here.
Just want to introduce myself at 97. We've seen him touch 101 on the gun this season so far, the 1-0.
1-0 delivery. And Vladdy hits that one in the left. Over Story's head. That's a base hit.
Home run on the year, but he's getting his hits.
And a leadoff single for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the Blue Jays have the game-winning run on the base pass.
Let's drive.
3 double plays tonight, 18, 19, and 20 on the season, leading baseball. A base running blunder there. This one just a smoke job to Casas right there. Vladdy had no chance, and then I love this one. Watch how quick Hamilton gets rid of that on that backhand flip. Nice feed to Trevor to turn it.
Here's Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss with the high fastball, 0-1.
3 double plays Toronto is guilty of hitting into tonight as the Red Sox continue to turn double plays better than anybody. Abreu is involved in one of them.
0-1 pitch. Down below the zone for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
How about number 21 right here? That'd be nice.
Be careful with Santander. 3 for 8, 2 home runs.
1-1 delivery from Aroldis. Up high for a strike. Santander and I don't agree with that call. That looked a little high. Probably should have had a ball there. But it was called a strike nonetheless.
Guerrero off first.
Payoff pitch from Aroldis Chapman. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. Santander goes down swinging.
That's filthy.
That's one gone
Really
in the
is.
top
I
of the
mean,
ninth.
You got to gear up for 100.
And up to bat now for the Blue Jays.
He loves to go to it.
Former
That
Guardian
registered as a
second
cutter,
baseman and
that's
platinum
his
glover,
split. By the way,
Andres
you can see the grip right
Jimenez.
there. His fingers split around the baseball, and then the bottom just falls out of that. It looks like a fastball, and then it's gone.
Gone, and so is Santander. Jimenez.
And that one's taken for a strike. 0-1.
Tonight with a couple of hits.
Jimenez is 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk.
Just a good player, man. He can pick it. He has that Platinum Glove Award. We've seen how big of a difference he makes with the Blue Jays infield defense.
Inside for ball 1.
1 ball and 1 strike.
We've seen with Chapman a lot this year, him dial it back. 95, 96, 97. He has much more control, much more command of his fastball. His 101 there, but he tends to get wild when he starts pumping 100.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball blown by him at 99 for strike 2.
You make contact against him tonight, you're lucky if you don't break the bat.
Yeah, and he's got the split that we saw that last at bat. He's got the slider. But if Jimenez is that late against the fastball, stick with it. Don't do him a favor and throw something soft in there.
Here's the 1-2 offering from Aroldis.
1-2.
Got him! At 102 miles per hour, blown right past Jimenez, and there's 2 gone.
He knew it. That's veteran pitchers.
And now up to bat for the Blue Jays, Will Wagner.
If you're late on my fastball, why am I going to go to say, oh, you struggle with 2-strike breaking balls? Who cares? You didn't touch 99. How are you going to touch 102? No chance.
Now guess who's coming up?
Pinch hitter,
First time tonight.
George Springer, will come into the game. George Springer has the league's best batting average.
Against Tanner Houck, who's really locked him up. But now he'll pinch hit. He is 1 for 4
And he'll
lifetime
pinch hit
against Chapman.
With
a couple of
with
strikeouts.
Vladdy on first and 2 gone in the top of the ninth.
But his .459 batting average is number 1 in baseball. He's been some kind of hot.
Here we go.
2 down in the
Aroldis fires to Springer. Up high for ball 1.
Springer with a couple of home runs, including one yesterday down near the flagpole in center.
Inside for ball 2.
101 made him dance a bit, but 2-0.
Yeah, look, Chapman's been watching the games. He knows how Springer's been swinging it. Had a good day yesterday, and he's pumping gas in there at 100, 101, but really got to dial back and command here.
2-0 delivery.
2 down.
That's
Big
fouled
swing
back.
at 99, 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's trying to poke one
2
to the
and 1.
ball for a single there, huh?
I don't think so. I think he had in mind Lansdowne.
His front foot literally came off the ground on the back of swing. Goodness.
Two-one pitch. And Springer hits a high fly ball into center. Underneath of it is Christian Campbell. We head to the bottom of the ninth. All tied at 1. Chapman, after the leadoff single, goes 1, 2, 3. And the Red Sox will try and walk it off. We'll be right back from Fenway. Welcome to the bottom of the ninth here in Fenway. The Red Sox at 1, the Blue Jays at 1. This is going to be a pretty exciting finish here in Boston. Let's see what will happen here. New pitcher for the Blue Jays. It's Jeff Hoffman replacing Kevin Gausman. Vladdy's now at first. And the Red Sox have the top of their order. Jaron Duran will be the first batter that Jeff Hoffman sees. Here we go. Bottom of the ninth begins now. Duran hits this one right to Jimenez. He'll flip it over to Vladdy to first. And there's one gone.
Duran 1 for 4 tonight.
And now Rafi will come to the plate for Boston.
He's got a split around 90, 91, a slider as well.
Devers tonight, a pair of doubles. One in the fourth, one in the sixth. He's also struck out.
Yeah, but he's seeing the ball really well.
Rafi's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles.
We think back to Texas when he didn't have a batting
And
average.
Rafi pops this one up, coming over to make the play. That's Ernie Clement. And on 2 pitches, there's 2 outs at the bottom of the ninth.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
And now it's up to
Devers
Alex
got
Bregman.
the fastball he's looking for. Hoffman got that good angle. And my angle, it looks like it's middle in, and you see it just kind of chase in off the hands and allows Devers to just miss it off the barrel.
Bregman 0 for 2.
Alex
with a sac
Bregman
fly that scored the Red Sox
will
only
face Jeff
one
Hoffman
back
with
in the
2
first
outs
inning.
at the bottom of the ninth. And Hoffman pumps in a fastball for a strike, 0-1.
Very capable of ending it on one swing.
Gosh, that'd be a beautiful thing.
Oh, 1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside. Slider. Count all tied at 1.
6 hits, Red Sox with 4. Tough night to hit. And 1-1 from
1-1 delivery. Check swing.
He did off.
Bregman went around.
Manny Gonzalez said
That's
he
1
has
and
1
2.
and 2.
Look at it right here. Ooh-wee. Missed that one, Manny.
1-2 pitch.
Might as well check
Outside slider again. 2-2.
Red Sox have fanned 10 times in the game. Two and 2 on Alex Bregman.
Payoff pitch right here from Hoffman.
And he will
Got him looking.
for strike
We
three.
head to extra
Red
innings.
Sox go very quickly in the 9th inning. And
Still
lead
tied
into
at
extra
1.
innings.
It's been this way since the first inning in Fenway. We'll be right back.
Including the
Back to
F-150
Fenway where we head to the
electric
top of the
truck.
10th.
The official truck
Red Sox
that
1,
belongs to
Blue
Red
Jays
Sox.
1. Who will break this tie here in the extra innings and win it? New pitcher for Boston, Greg Weissert.
Tanner Houck pitched really well tonight. 6 2/3, no decision for Tanner. Bouncing back in a big way. Jimenez is going to be
Andres Jimenez is the placement runner at second.
Blue Jays lost their DH. All right, they pinch hit Springer for Wagner, who was playing first base, but then Springer came out of the game and they moved Guerrero, who was the designated hitter, to first base. So that allows you, since that's the pitcher spot, to take the previous runner before that, which is Jimenez.
good wheels for him. Alejandro Kirk is
Alejandro
going
Kirk
for
to the
3s
plate
and
to
he
face
double
Weissert.
play. Struck out and flied out to center.
Kirk hits a foul ball. That's 0-1.
Well, Red Sox had the guys they wanted up there in Duran, Devers, and Bregman. They could not generate anything there. 3 fast outs. So we go to extras.
A 1 delivery.
Breaking ball
Kirk
away.
fouls that one off. It's 0-2.
Sox have already walked off 1 in 2025. That was at the hand of Willie Abreu. Here's the 2-strike pitch to Kirk.
0-2 pitch.
And
Kirk fouls it.
Plenty of room.
Tristan's got it.
First, and that is out number 1.
1 out.
That's always, that first out's big. With no outs, you start with the runner on second base. That first batter, obviously trying to drive the runner in. You want to try to score
Alan
2,
Roden to the plate for the Blue
but
Jays.
not being able to advance the runner to
He's
third
0 for 3
is
tonight.
big.
Alan Roden tonight 0 for 3. Hit it on the ground 3 times.
Here's the first pitch to Roden.
And he'll take a ball.
Inside for ball 1.
Red Sox 1-0 in extra innings. Remember, they beat the Cardinals 5-4 in game 1 of the doubleheader.
The 1-0 delivery. Outside for ball 2.
And the 2-0 pitch to Alan Roden. Now hitting .219 without a home run. And
Weiser calls time.
it is the bottom third of the order here for the Blue Jays.
Now the at-bat restarts.
And Weiser with a 2-0.
Roden grounds that one foul. That's 2-1.
Get through this inning without bringing Bichette to the plate, not flip that lineup this inning.
These two clubs.
Jimenez at
close
second.
out the homestand tomorrow afternoon.
One
at
out,
Fort
top of the
Walker
10th.
Buehler and Chris Bassett.
Here's the 2-1 offering to Alan Roden. And Roden grounds his ball fair, and David Hamilton easily flips it to Tristan Casas for the second out of the top of the 10th.
So
Jimenez moves up to third, and Ernie Clement will be the new batter for Toronto.
Due up for the Red Sox when we go to the bottom of this 10th inning. Casas, Story, and Abreu.
Here's Ernie Clement to face Greg Weiser.
Clement to
And
this
that
one 0 for
sweeper's
3.
down, 1-0.
Go ahead run 90 feet away here for Toronto in the 10th. Clement hitting .111 without a home run.
1-0 pitch.
Left it down.
Another
2-0.
sweeper down. 2 balls, 0 strikes.
Tomorrow will be trying to do exactly what Tanner Houck did today. Take a major step forward.
And that ball is grounded foul, 2-1.
I love that Weiser stuck with the breaking ball there. He missed with it early in the count. He fell behind and went 2-0. And a young hitter in Clement is going to sit dead red fastball thinking he's trying to get back in the count. It's a good pitch right there, 2-0.
Jimenez a bit down the line. And that'll be
Another
low.
sweeper down below the zone. That's 3-1 on Ernie Clement.
Lucas, the number 9 hitter, is on deck. One mentioned after him, it's Bichette.
Nathan Lukes
You want
on
no
deck for
part
the
of
Blue
him
Jays.
the rest of the night if you can help it. 2 down.
The 3-1 delivery. And that one's hit in the left field. Durant backing up at the warning track. He makes the catch. And that ends the top of the 10th. The Red Sox have a chance. They hold in the top of the 10th. Can they walk it off in the bottom of the 10th? We'll be right back from Fenway.
Partner for every
Welcome to the bottom of the 10th.
You can learn more at
Red Sox, Blue Jays.
Red
Still
Sox
all
giving
tied at
themselves
1.
another opportunity to win
There
the
hasn't
game on
been
very
a
light
scoring
hitting
play since the first inning.
night.
And the last time that happened with the Red Sox was September 4th, 1973 versus the Orioles.
1973 against Baltimore.
So Alex Bregman is the placement runner at second. Jeff Hoffman remains in the game for the Blue Jays. He'll face Tristan. And Tristan swings and misses at a splitter outside, 0-1.
Jim Palmer through 11 innings.
He's 0 for 3 tonight with 2 flyouts with strikeout.
That's unbelievable. How many pitches do we throw? They'll find that. I know. A lot. Well, 150. Guess what? Jim Palmer remembers every out. Yeah, of course he does. Tristan tonight 0 for 3.
The 0-1 delivery from Hoffman. Outside, ball 1.
He's due for a big moment.
He is. A gapper would be nice, right, in this thing, but at the end of it, you want to make sure just to get the base runner to third base. Get Bregman over to third.
Or get him in and we can all go home.
Yes,
How about
please.
that?
1-1 pitch. Tristan grounds this one right to Jimenez. Moves Bregman over. He's out at first, but the winning run is 90 feet away with one out in the bottom of the 10th.
Tristan right there. Gets
Tristan Costas did his job.
He's got really good stuff.
Trevor Story on deck,
Stay through that ball, make sure
or
to
now
get
at
to
the plate.
right side.
He
They
can
got
win
a
it for the
good
Red
chance
Sox
to win
here.
this thing. Let's go.
Trevor Story will be the hitter. Infield in.
Infield will be in, facing Story.
Starting to move it a little bit too. Trevor tonight, a liner to right.
0 for 3 tonight is Trevor Story. Could he win it here for the Red Sox? And he grounds the first pitch he sees foul, 0-1.
Looks like Trevor's sitting off speed there from Hoffman. Really late on the fastball. Got that split. He has a slider, but the fastball he can work up to 98. Saw it right there.
Red Sox can win it without a hit.
0-1 pitch. Story swings and misses at a slider in the outside batter's box. It's 0-2.
Red Sox have fanned again a lot tonight, 11 times.
Bregman not a blazer, so he's going to have to get a good read
Willier
on
on
that
deck
ball.
for the Red Sox.
If it's a chopper,
He's 0
you
for
bring
3
it
tonight
right
with a
out, you gotta
strikeout.
give break. But if it's a hard hit ball to an infielder, you kind of want to see it through because you don't want to give yourself up.
The payoff pitch.
0-2 on Story. Bregman at third.
Story hits a high fly ball, but it's going to go foul. And this at-bat continues along.
Red Sox attempting to snap a mini 2-game skid. Infield in tight for Toronto.
0-2. Bregman the winning run at third. One out. Here's the pitch. Story, ground ball. And this at-bat continues.
Trevor Story would like to end it right now.
The veteran shortstop battling here.
Pitches. I think Hoffman goes upstairs.
Battling a veteran pitcher.
Because he knows a fly ball.
Veteran
Get this
versus
thing
veteran. Who wins it out? Who wins this battle of the old guards? Looking like it's going to be Hoffman. Here's the pitch. Story swings and misses. Strike 3. Hoffman sorted him. 2 gone to the bottom of the 10th. And now, Willier
Wonder if they walk or break.
is going to intentionally walk him.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're going to pitch.
John Schneider intentionally walks Willier.
The rookie Christian Campbell in a really
And
big
Christian Campbell, the rookie, who just signed an 8-year extension with the Red Sox recently, could have his first iconic moment as a Red Sox right here. 2 outs, runners in the corners. The winning run 90 feet away. Big moment for the rookie. He's got Jeff Hoffman, the closer, pitching to him. As Willier advances to second. 1-0 on Campbell.
Force play up the middle, so force the infielders to throw all the way to first.
1 for 3 with a single in the 8th is Campbell.
Well, the 22-year-old can be a hero tonight at Fenway.
Here's the 1-0 pitch.
The 1-0.
Campbell grounds that foul. That's 1-1.
Contact has been very, very difficult for the Red Sox tonight. Strikeouts have been a theme this year. Campbell looking to put it in play with 2 away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Campbell rips this one foul.
Back it into the seats fast. Look out. This is a terrific play.
Did he catch that?
That's
And
his
the
second
Red
loss.
Sox
Yeah. Oh, he does have 2.
are there down to their final strike in the
There you
10th.
go. Get a good look in the blue jacket right there. 109 off the bat, holding the other ball. That one finds a weapon. Come on.
That man, a contract. Here comes the 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Campbell fouls that ball off himself.
And they'll do it again. Yeah, I bet he's feeling it.
He's like, this whole defensive thing is really not that hard. That's a cool feeling. It's a cool feeling to get 1.
Well, Christian Campbell with a chance to be a walk-off star for the first time in his major league career. Count 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Big pitch here.
And
Campbell swings and misses. The sinker's blown by him. We're heading to the 11th. Jeff Hoffman gets out of the jam.
This guy's the starter, not Garrett Crochet.
We'll be right back from Fenway.
He is legit.
Teammates can.
Welcome to the top of the 11th. Still tied at 1 here in Fenway. Got a new pitcher for the Red Sox, Josh Winkowski.
As we move on to the 11th inning, Red Sox had a chance, golden chance there.
He will face the number 9 hitter for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lukes. Ernie Clement is the placement runner at second. Here we go. Josh will fire the Lukes. High and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, the Red Sox had a great chance. 1 out. Bregman at third. Just couldn't get it done. 2 big strikeouts.
Contact.
The 1-0 offering for Winkowski. And Lukes fouls it off himself.
Lucas has gone 0 for 3. Then it's Bichette, and then it's Guerrero.
The Red Sox have swung and missed 23 times tonight.
Lucas Guerrero for 2 against
1-1 pitch. Lukes bounces that one up the middle. And Story throws it over to Tristan to get Lukes out. Clements now moves down to third. There's 1 gone. But the game's go-ahead run is at third. And Bo Bichette comes to the plate.
Josh Winkowski will lock it in right here and make some pitches.
Alex Cora watching on.
Sox have done a very good job. It was mostly Tanner Houck on Bichette. He is 0 for 4.
Here's the first pitch. Inside for ball 1.
He has not had a lot of 0 for 5s.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of fastballs into Bichette like that first one, then that hard cutter down and away, trying to generate a ground ball. Keep that run from scoring.
The 1-0 offering. Bichette shoots that one in play, and it's in the seats. It's foul.
Bichette, 2 for 7 against Winkowski with 3 strikeouts.
Vladdy on deck.
Guerrero next.
3 for 4, 3 singles and a run.
Pinch hitter in this game.
1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2.
Only 10 hits in the game combined.
Clement at
Sox
third.
down to 4.
Bichette trying to drive him home with 1 out in the top of the 11th. 2-1 offering from Winkowski. And Bichette shoots that one up the middle. Campbell's got it. Here comes Clement going home. He's going to be safe as the throw's offline. Ernie Clement gets home, and Bo Bichette with an RBI sac fly gives the Blue Jays the lead at the top of the 11th.
You want to score 2.
2 outs.
Right? I mean, the Sox had a chance last inning, but with starting with no outs and a guy on second base, the chances are in your favor of scoring a run.
Going to get through Guerrero now, and he does have 3
Here's
hits,
Vladdy.
all singles. He's 3 for 4. Hitting .294.
And Vladdy taps this one right to Bregman. He'll fire over to first, and he gets him. We'll head to the bottom of the 11th as Bo Bichette gives the Blue Jays the lead with an RBI sac fly. Can the Red Sox respond or win it? We'll see you in a bit for the bottom of the 11th. Welcome back to Fenway. Toronto scored. They lead 2-1. Can they hold off the Red Sox one last time to get the win? New pitcher here for Toronto. Nick Sandlin, the former Guardian.
It's been tough to hit.
4 games this year, 0-1 record, and ERA at 2.25 in 4 innings. And the rookie, the real fast rookie, Christian Campbell, is the placement runner at second. David Hamilton, the 8-hitter in the Red Sox lineup, to the plate.
Has been missing a lot of bats.
So Campbell made the final out last inning. He's the ghost runner at second.
First pitch to Hamilton.
And
That's a
right
swing
to
and a
the
miss.
slider.
And a slider
Ref Snyder
that caught a lot
is
of
on
plate.
deck, and we'll hit
0-1.
for Narvaez. Yeah, the 0-1 pitch from the righty.
Here's the 0-1. In the zone. 0-2.
Left side of the
That was a
infield
really
is
good pitch by
completely
Nick
open.
Sandlin. That slider just turned in and caught the plate at the end of its
Bichette playing
motion.
up the middle. Sandlin's going to try to pitch him into this mini shift.
0-2 pitch. Oh, Sandlin steps off and checks on Campbell.
And scooting back in, Christian Campbell. Sox at the moment at 6-6. Two-strike pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Got him!
Goes on 3 pitches.
David Hamilton chases the outside splitter and misses it.
15th of the game.
One gone.
And one
In the
out.
bottom of the
Tough
11th.
one. You see the split finger there.
And now new batter. Pinch hitting for Carlos Narvaez. It's Rob Refsnyder.
Fastballs. Hamilton was out in front of both swings that entire bat. Really wasn't looking for the off speed at all.
14 strikeouts, a season high for the Red Sox. Here's Ref Snyder at 400.
Here's the pitch. Refsnyder chases a slider in the other batter's box. That's 0-1.
Jaron Duran next. Red Sox with 1 run in the first inning.
The 0-1 offering to Refsnyder. In the other batter's box, it nearly gets away from Kirk. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, this is where you're looking for the veteran approach. You know Sandlin loves the slider to righties. He loves off speed in general. He'll sneak some fastballs in here and there, but you have to set your sights to go to the right side. It's wide open for him if he gives it to him.
Campbell away from second.
Refsnyder slams one into left. It's popped up actually, coming over his Bichette, and it's into the stands. 1-2.
1-2. Red Sox have gone 9 innings without scoring a run. That's their longest
Refsnyder
streak
battling
of the year.
Sandlin here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Refsnyder pops one sky high. Kirk is going for it, and he's under it, and he makes the catch. 2 gone. In the bottom of the 11th, the Red Sox down to their last out. But the order flips over, and Jaron Duran is the Red Sox last hope.
Jaron Duran, 1 for 4. He has scored the lone run. And for base into first on the stolen base, eventually.
And Jaron Duran, we all heard about the new documentary about the Red Sox, about his suicide attempt in 2022. It'd be pretty fitting for him this week to get a walk-off for the Red Sox. He's already had a pretty good week at the plate. Let's see if he can add to that here.
8 spectacular innings tonight.
Campbell at second. Here's the pitch to Duran. It's a slider outside, ball 1.
And they lead it 2-1. And now they're at 2 out. The
1-0 to Duran. Duran grounds it. Jimenez has got it. Throws over to Vladdy. And the Blue Jays get it done in 11. They win it. Bo Bichette with an RBI sac fly scores the winning run. And the Blue Jays hold off the Red Sox and win a pitching duel here in Fenway. See y'all later. RB out. Peace.